Okay, so finally the much awaited version of speech to note is out. This is our UI 3.0, which is bringing a lot of new things to our existing users and all of you new users who are joining us for the first time. So let's take a look. So now we have a clear workspace structure scenario where you would be able to organize your data or organize all of your nodes better. We have the folders and all nodes selection right on the left. Then whatever the folder you are selecting, the nodes of that current folder will list out here at the center, and whatever the node you end up selecting will render here on the right hand side, right? So this is an excellent execution of organization based on your feedback. So we conducted a feedback in our community a couple of months back in order to understand what their frustrations are with the current implementation on web, and we took those feedback, and this is what the result is. So this is one of the major updates where you will have this 3 column layout on the web. On mobile application, it will be like you will see the folder structure first, and then you will see all of your nodes, and then you will be able to see the nodes after a particular selection. So yeah, but this eases the way you organize and structure the nodes. This eases the way you can find your nodes that are there in the current system, and we have also optimized the UI a lot. So loading time for a given node, switching between nodes is much simpler and much faster now. Another one of the major updates that we have now is like now in recorder is right here. So when you tap on the recorder, it is right in the middle section. It somehow it magically remembers where you are at this point of time, and whenever you record a note, it gets added to the current selected folder. If you want it at a root level, you can always select all nodes, and whatever new node that you record will get added in the all nodes. It won't be hidden in any particular folder. All nodes ends up showing you all of the nodes despite of their folder, but you can also see the folder names right here if a note is associated with any of the folders. So you will see, let's say if a note is in a folder which is again inside of a folder, you will see the last folder in which this particular note is. Now in the recording experience, there are few changes. So we have this feature of refined transcript that has come in. So what this will do, it will take your recordings and refine it with right punctuation marks, right paragraph spacing. This is still in beta. We are still testing it with a lot of different languages. Currently it works perfectly with English and few popular languages like Spanish, German, but we will be taking or collecting a lot of feedback from other users and try to understand how well we can optimize it for more of the use case. Now in transcript, the language is coming back. We had this auto detection of language for quite period of time. So auto detect was also always the case. So for example, if you don't select any particular language, like auto detect is the way to go. But if you select a particular language, then all your transcripts will be now recorded and will be restricted to that particular language. Summary and summary language are still the same. I have not given the mic permissions to the website, so that's why it's like this. So if I tap on this, it will ask the mic permissions if I allow, and then I would be able to record. Now let me talk about few more changes. So adding a tag experience was like this earlier. Now we have added this experience in the mobile app as well. You would be able to see that. Another few changes is now we have a concept of trash. Earlier, when you used to delete a note, it used to get deleted from your account completely. Now we have brought trash, so which you can scroll down here in the folders area and you can look for trash. All of your deleted notes are automatically come here first, and they are here for the next 30 days until you can always decide and delete them permanently. So if I select multiple notes and if I click on this, it will delete all of these notes. Also, like if I select any of the note in trash, I won't be able to edit them until and unless I restore that note back to its position, or I can permanently delete it as well. In the settings, we have also optimized the look and feel of the settings. You have the UI is much more better, compact, and one thing that has changed, like in the active sessions, you will now be able to see where all you are logged in at this point of time, and you would be able to see like what is the current session. This was one of the simple things that we missed out in our earlier releases, that we are not marking the current session in the active sessions area, and it was confusing for the users which one to log in, which one to keep logged in, and which one to log out. So now this becomes much more simple from here on. So yeah, these are some of the massive updates. We have fine-tuned a lot of things. The UI is much fast earlier with respect to what it was earlier, and now it responds well. Now, for example, if you want to move any particular node from, let's say, anywhere to anywhere, the UI for the pop-ups have been optimized quite a lot, and it really looks better than what it was earlier. So yeah, there are a lot of new things, but the UI 3.0, the major update for speech to note, is out, and you can now go ahead and give it a try at app.speechtonote.com. If you haven't registered yet, you get a 7-day free trial, and you can register and try the app out and see for yourself. All right, that's all for this update. We will be back for the next one pretty soon. Till then, cheers.